What's good? It's Chigozie, Monday, July 8th, 2019. Scottish Rite equals 78. So the Scottish Rite Freemasons, the Jesuit Order, Jesuit 78, they're going to be putting out some propaganda today. Architect 87. Big Freemasonry day today. So let's see how they pair it. Nothing stands out immediately. I know Sun equals 5427. Could just be some sun rituals. We could just see Donald Trump right away, front page, first thing, because he's a Saturnian actor. Saturn, the sun, they're parallel. They're both keepers of time. Murder 34. Today does have that 34 date numerology. But that 5427 is what really stands out, I guess. That pairing. Buckeye 27. Ritual 27, Sacrifice 27. We could see Ohio. There should be more for Ohio, like not just the 27. They like to have more Ohio numbers sometimes, or more Buckeye numbers. So yeah, nothing that strong. Billionaire charged with sex trafficking. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed. I wouldn't have guessed this. I mean, this came out days ago, but there's a reason why he's here today on the front page. Absolutely. But sex 48, 33. Girls as young as 14. Yeah, I'll tell you right now, I didn't see this right away. His initials, 10th letter, 5th letter, 105. World Cup winners paint Trump into a corner because it's fake news propaganda. They're actors. Summer was made for the movies. Spider-Man blows away box office expectations. And Spider-Man has like that 13 pattern. So right now we'll let's see. We'll always get something because it's coded propaganda. When you're out 13, 54. Just when I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. Spider-Man equals 54. When you reverse the alphabetical order, reduce each letter to a single digit. Today's the date with 54 numerology. Do you see this? 54 numerology. Spider-Man 54. But it has that 13 pattern. When you're out 13, you get 9945. So that's what I was thinking. But Spider-Man also 54. Okay. That was not hard. You get this billionaire on the screen. Billionaire. 191 to 43rd prime. Times 4761. Masonic 74. You get sex 4833. Sex trafficking 71 to 20th prime. 226. When you write that out, you get 93. That's why you have an Israeli or some false Jew. Thelema 35. Border. Doesn't the border have that pattern too? 37 or 35. I always forget which one it is. Oh, it's both. Border 35. See, 350 migrant children in border protection custody. Israel 37, Thelema 35. That's what Donald Trump's used in that ritual. He's a Thelemic Saturnian actor. Guys, I really think out of my last at least 5 videos, every single one has had 33 just right there in the propaganda. Go back to the 80s with these 33 movie hits. Also think they might be coding the 833 as well. Oh, I might be thinking of another number. But 33 movie hits, 33. I mean, just showing you how there's 33, Masonry 33, always that number in their propaganda. Sun 2754, we get space numbers again, SpaceX. I think it's the same headline as before. How MLB teams lure young stars into unfair contracts. It's called birthing them accordingly. These are Manchurian athletes. They're named accordingly, they're birthed accordingly, and they are trained to play in these fake games. That answers that question right there. And every single contract is fair. Why? Because they're actors. They're getting paid what exactly they're supposed to. And you probably don't even know how much because whatever they tell you, Bryce Harper's $333 million. Don't be surprised the guy gets paid like $10 million or something. I mean, honestly, he's an actor. I mean, or don't be surprised if he gets paid $1 billion. You just don't know. But what I'm telling you is that the MLB is completely fake and scripted. There's a reason why they have the Atlanta Braves here. There's probably some deeper riddle, but it's completely fake. So every contract is fair because it's a drama. So 155, you hear on the right, 15 and 5, Freemasons, 155. I can't believe this is such big news. It's like, well, I know because they're making it propaganda, but the game was completely fake. Obviously, U.S. was going to win. I mean, oh man, I don't want to talk about it. I'm just sick of the fake sports. I really am. Her vagina poem about the president landed her in jail. I wonder what that sums to. Could have the female pattern, the Freemasonry pattern. Could give you the 53 like womb. Maybe some Saturn numbers. It's just always the same pattern. 167, the 39th prime. America 49 or Scottish 49, 50. 103, the 27 prime. Do you see this? Just using the alphabetical order. Vagina poem 103, the 27 prime. Today's the day with a life lesson number 27. You see how it's by the numbers? See, I told you it's going to connect to the date numerology. And so far, we've had a good amount doing it. Concorde ski crashed and burned. That might be coded too. I don't think it is. I think they might not code this one with a date numerology. But we get the Scottish Rite 159, and today is 7/8. Concorsky also goes 666 in English Sumerian. Concorsky also 66. K is the 11th letter. You don't need to reduce it. It's the master number. So when you leave that in S, you get 66. Yep. See, Floridian death propaganda. A Florida woman dies after surgeries to cure ... You see this? You see CNN Health. I always call these people out. Floridian propaganda. So let's look for death, killing, murder, sacrifice, numbers. Florida numbers, but Florida is those numbers. The same pattern we saw in the last video with the Disney star, and then my Florida video is going to be the same pattern. Huh. 724. 2 plus 4 is 6. 7 and 6. Blood sacrifice, 76. It is the same pattern in this piece of Floridian propaganda. And this Monday, July 1st, that's when it first was published. 7/1. Just like how TMZ published that piece of propaganda about what's his name? Cameron Boyce at 7:01. That's the 20th prime, death 20. The same video as yesterday, we're continuing now. Florida's back, participating. I mean, you see this. Updated 7/24, 2 plus 4 is 6. 76. The blood sacrifice. The key of David, 135. All this flesh-eating bacteria propaganda. This stuff just needs to stop. I want to see what flesh-eating sums to. But they called it flesh-eating bacteria. 165, like Scottish Rite. I said there's going to be a lot of Scottish Rite rituals. We get 165. We just have 159. 84, Masonry 84. Jesuit 84. 78. And guys, as I always say, it's not even noon yet. There's gonna be plenty more of this ritual. We're gonna find more Jesuit Scottish Rite patterns. Jesuit 78 is 7/8. Jesuit 84. Scottish Rite 57, 165, 59, 159, 78. We've seen all these. I wonder what Soviet sums to. They had Soviet, the Soviet Union. That if you live in America, you pretty much live in the Soviet Union. It's the same exact government. Soviet 27 on a date with a life lesson number 27, talking about Soviet. Very specific name. They didn't use Russia. They didn't use Ukraine or anything kind of similar. They straight up said Soviet because that's that 27, 72, 36, 90 pattern. Ohio loves using this pattern, by the way. Anyone new here? Anyone new here who's from Ohio, your state? This is one of their patterns. I have dozens of videos on this channel exposing them for the propaganda they put out. But unbelievable. I mean, what else do you need to see? Soviet 27, they were the life lesson number of 27. Just when I was, right when I was saying, okay, we're not seeing much, this might be a video where we have to actually think, maybe this is the time where it's not really connected. Like, every time I try to go there, it never happens. It's always super coded. You see how you can't even give them the benefit of the doubt. You can't even be skeptical of whatever. It's just gonna come out. It's gonna be coded because it's always like this. That is the answer. It is always like this. Look at this IVF mix-up. Mother gave birth to other couples' babies. I know baby equals 30. I don't know if it equals 27. I don't know why that seems familiar, but probably not. No, baby 78. It's 7/8. Here we go. See that baby 78? Talking about babies. And the propaganda. Sure, IVF matches with all that too. Barbara Streisand, Chris Christopherson, they're actors. What to drink to help you sleep. And more CNN health bullshit. I don't know why they have some milk. I don't think milk helps you sleep. I thought the protein keeps you awake or something. Orange, when you're out of orange, you get 33. A seagull covered in curry. This is just coded propaganda. Who knows? This could have something to do with Steph Curry. Curry 32. 50. Scottish numbers. Again, today's 7/8. These have all been Scottish rituals. So we're going to close it here. This is symbolic. So, I mean, look, SpaceX, 1 minute 47-second video. We already seen these before. Let's have this tiger. All right, so we'll close it there. There's probably going to be better, more propaganda tomorrow. We'll see when they updated this milk health stuff. Oh. Share migrant children's disturbing drawings. I mean, this is Death 118. 8/11, the reflection. And also, August 11th. August 11th, a bunch of people locked up. I mean, it's just more foreshadowing. Border 37. This came out 3/7. See the publish in the URL. July 3rd, that's 3/7, border 37. This is border propaganda. By that number. So easy to see every single piece. So we'll leave it there. Peace out.